Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Trains & World 6 video. You join us in the Class 150 at Wolverhampton, this being the Transport for Wales 150. So let's hop in. We have now got the signal, so we get the DRA off and we get the doors shut. And we're going to be called at Smethwick, Galton Bridge and Birmingham New Street. Lock doors, we have locked the doors, there we go. Right, do that and let's get going. Take that off and go. Why's the cab light on? Don't need that on. Cool. Yeah, this I think this is actually meant to be a Class 158 in real life, but we don't have the TfW 158, so they've used the 150 and the 153. It's probably, I suppose, has ran this service before, so it's an alright substitution. Cool. On the Aberystwyth to Birmingham International service. There's quite a few of them, I think they're every hour or so in each direction, and there's actually one service, I think it's the one before this, it comes from Chester, so you can drive all the way from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. It's like 1 hour 6 minutes long. There we go there. And we've got 323 there in the bay platform at Wolverhampton. Nice. The lights on. Oh, the lights aren't on. Let's get them on. Train lights on. Maybe they are on, just it's very dim. Train lights. Let's click off. Right, off. On. There we go. That looks better. Cool. Once we clear the points, we can get up to 30. There's actually, I don't think there is a speed board for the 30. But it's just once you clear the points, you can speed up. So I'd say let's speed up about now-ish. Yeah, and you can see the 75 board there. So we'll go up to 30, or start accelerating up to 30. Got the window open as well. Feels weird being back in this 150 though. Now we've got the Riviera line GWR 150, which is sort of the best version yet. Little running brake test. That'll do, and full power. Yes, after Smethwick, Galton Bridge. Bit of a sort of, you'd almost think we'd stop at Sandwell and Dudley, but not Smethwick. I think Smethwick is sort of the less sort of important station. That's 170. Well, I think Sandwell and Dudley is a bit more of a principal stop. Nice. And yeah, this layer comes from the Cardiff City network route, which is a good route. It'll run this 150 up to speed. Let's get a little shot of course there's the Panto pole in the way. Wait until that's Birmingham on it. Come on. Birmingham. Yeah, there you go. Now there's a tree in the way now. A big shadow on the train. Maybe not yet. Lovely morning though, we're set with this one set on. Do that now. I guess that will suffice. Just get one. In fact, no, that's not any good. Nice. So a big long stretch down to Smethwick. Smethwick. I assume it's probably a silent W. Smethwick. Like South Walk in London, it's Southwark. Probably the same as Smethwick. Not like a pointless W. Cool. So Costley will be the next station we go through. There we go, that's more like it. get a shot there, and we'll get another one. Bit closer up. We'll get more shots as we go along. Yeah, 75 at the moment. But that service though, from Crewe all the way down to New Street in one of these, I mean, yeah, 1 hour 6 minutes, and the max speed would only be 75. That must take, yeah, quite some time. Because I think that's the only run where you can go the full route in a 150. Is that one? Actually, maybe late at night as well. Might be a late at night one. When it goes back. Right now at 75, we're not too far off Costly now either. Absolutely storming along. Cool. Then we got to come down to 60 just after Costly. But hopefully everyone's enjoying the Birmingham Crewe route. I mean, it's been a bit of a bumpy start on console. I mean, we're on the PS5 Pro. But yeah, hopefully it will get sorted. And apart from that, it's a very, very, very good route. Very good route. And again, this is All Aboard Studios' first ever route for Train Sim World. So if this is their first, what comes next? Start coming down to 60. Brakes aren't really doing much at the moment. Come on. Very slowly slowing down. There you go. This is just in time for the 60, which doesn't last for very long. Then we'll go straight back up to 75. Get another shot like this. That's too bright now. No. Just trying to get sort of a nice photo for a thumbnail, which isn't too bright, which isn't too dark, sort of just right. Lovely. This is Tipton. Let's get a flyby shot through Tipton. Another little station. We'll wait in here. Absolutely storming. Don't really get this 150 up to speed on Cardiff City Network. I think the top speed on there is 70 or 80, but you don't actually ever get up to 80. So it's quite nice to run it at speed. You've got Dudley Port Station. Actually chasing the sun at the moment. I'm sort of hoping All Aboard Studios for the next route they go south of Birmingham. To see Birmingham to Milton Keynes would be lovely. Sort of fill in the gap. Because then we can then do the full West Coast Main Line from London to Carlisle. Once JT bring out their next West Coast Main Line segment. I mean, I think the West Coast Main Line is going to be the first of the main lines to sort of be complete. As really, all we've got is, what do we need? We need, well, Birmingham to Milton Keynes, up to Glasgow from Carlisle. Trent Valley could do that as well, and maybe via Crewe to Alderley Edge. Double yellow coming down to 60. Well, really all we need is Carlisle to Glasgow and Milton Keynes to New Street, and then that's the full West Coast Main Line. Apart from, say, Trent Valley and up to Manchester fully. Oh, single yellow, okay. Catching up to something, quite a small signal block, that one. See the red coming up. So we've caught up to something. Probably a stopper. And again, lots of layers on this route as well. There's 19 layers. Not all of them are playable though, some are AI. Single yellow. There's a lot you can do on this route. It's hard to get bored of it for now. Next signal will be at the end of the platform here at Sandwell and Dudley, which is coming up. We'll just take it slow and hopefully the signal will be green by the time we get to it. This is Sandwell and Dudley. This is sort of probably the most principal stop between Wolverhampton and Birmingham. There's even some of the Pendo services stop here. Which, talking of one, there's one there. Coming into Sandwell and Dudley. What's the signal? Signal's clear. What's it going to be? Double yellow? Glasgow service. Double yellow. Go green. Come on. Go green. Go green. Still double yellow. Still double yellow. Still double yellow. But I might get lucky. It might go green. Well, I'd imagine the train ahead of us probably will stop at Smethwick, Galton Bridge. So I'll sort of be coming in just after that one. Not a double yellow again. And our train is quite slow at accelerating, so if that's an electric train ahead of us, it should be able to get ahead of us quite quickly. We're actually struggling here to speed up. We're coming up to Smethwick Galton Bridge. Yeah, nice run so far though. And that's sort of the thing on this part of the route, you chase yellows a lot. There's lots of chasing yellows. It's sort of the busiest stretch of the route and it's just double track. But I think this one clears us into the station, I believe. So we should be able to, yeah, I think this one clears us onto the platform. Hopefully I'm not wrong in thinking that. I mean, see the banner repeated there saying the signal's red, but yeah, there's the platform there. Don't want TPWS catching us out. But this is Smethwick Galton Bridge. Right down to the end here. And there's no announcements on this one either, as it's the from TfW 5. Well, we should hear the platform announcement. Bang on time as well. There we are, Smethwick Galton Bridge. Oh, we're about 30 seconds behind. But then considering we were chasing yellows, you know, we can't really go full speed. As I found on this route, it's quite hard to actually stay on time. Especially if you're doing the Wolverhampton shuttle service towards a new street, because you're constantly chasing yellows. Birmingham International only? I don't know about that. Right, onwards to New Street. There's a little bit of a hill start here, I think. And we've got green signal as well. So full speed. There's, I assume, what Galton Bridge is. Oh, one of these two. Oh no, that one there. But you've got high level platforms here as well. I don't know if you can see any track. Can you actually see? No, probably not. Doesn't seem like it, but yeah, there are high level platforms. Let's have a look. Yeah, nothing seems to stop there. Doesn't look like it. There's a 350. I think they have the services to Kidderminster and Birmingham Snow Hill. So there's that line. I keep going into photo mode, but no, let's keep out of it. Still trying to get like a nice-ish shot, which doesn't have like leaves or blinding sun on it. I don't think we're going to get any luck on this one. Let's get a flyby shot through Rolfer Street. This is just round the corner here. What's the train slicing through? So we've got a little camera set up on the floor. Oh, blurry textures. Well, not so nice. Yeah, we seem to. I think we got blurry textures. There's some sort of issue along this bit in Smethwick which causes blurry textures. Which, to be honest, is more of a game issue than a route issue. But I think all aboard studios are aware of it, and they are going to see sort of if they can do anything to try and prevent it from happening on this route. Because this route is very well optimised. Very well optimised. I mean, for the most part, it is 60 FPS on PlayStation 5. Which are not, well, not many routes it stays at 60. But on here it does stay at 60 for the most part. But it does come down, say, Wolverhampton, New Street, up the big areas. But for the most part, it's very well optimised. Right, we got the textures back, I think. And we run alongside the canal for a bit. And we then go down the very steep hill into Birmingham New Street. Well, I think one of the hardest stations to come into is actually probably Glasgow Queen Street. The high level platform, the sort of not the normal platforms at Glasgow Queen Street, which is on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route. Coming out of that station, you come out and it's just like straight up. And same as you're coming into it, you've got to go really steep down into Queen Street. That's a tough one to come into. Then it comes down to 40 shortly. Well, it's literally as the tunnel starting, it comes to 40. There's another TfW colleague. I don't know what platform we're going to be coming into. There we go. There's the 40, single yellow, so we're going to get stopped before we come into the platform. And I think there is a TPWS overspeed ramp here, so you've got to be really careful coming up to this signal. Because otherwise it will emergency brake you. Although at the moment it looks like it's yellow, but then TSW signals from a distance always look a bit yellow, then they turn red. We shall see. I think it is clear. So I can see, I think, a number on the top of it. Just take it steady. As yeah, TSW signals can be slightly deceiving. Okay, that's definitely yellow. Platform 1 we're coming into. So that is sort of the far left platform. 10 miles an hour into it, 10 miles an hour into all of them. And now approaching Birmingham New Street, which then completes our run for TfW. It's very slow. So we should go around to the left in a second. So I'm learning my platforms quite well now at New Street. 5's the sort of bay platform, which I think the Turbo Star services mostly come into. And sometimes the Wolverhampton shuttle comes into 5. And yeah, FPS wise, well actually that's the lowest I've seen it. Yeah, that's the lowest I've seen it on PS5. Usually it sits at about 32. But it seems we've got probably a Voyager leaving, we've got a Pendo leaving. So it's only a bit of a wobble. Still, you know, it's not red FPS, is it? Oh, spoke too soon there. It's decent enough for New Street, which is one of the busiest stations in the Midlands. There's a Turbo Star, so we're stopping on this half of the platform. So we'll go right up to the signal. Yeah, you've got like, because the platforms are quite long here, they're split into 2. Here we are, this is New Street. And so I suppose we don't have to wait for that train to leave before this one can then go. That one's due out. Oh, when's that one due out? Oh, just waiting at the signal. So we have to stop down this end and shove down this end of the station. Cool, well that is going to be it from me. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. That was good fun. Let's see, let's get the... There you go. Perfect run. Links usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, affiliate link for UK departure boards. See you all and take care. Bye guys.